What's up, friends, foes, subbies? Quick live. Very quick live. I know. I talk a lot. I say, I'm going to be up here for a few minutes, and it turns out to be a few hours. Not today. No, 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 no. Not today. So, reason I'm doing this live is because I saw a few people questioning what I said under my community board the other day when I was pissed. When I tell you, Aries Black, hey, how are you? Much love to you. Hey, Skinny to Don. Aries Black, thank you for your support as always. Beach Dad, what's up, Shorty with the hype? Shania, Raw Truth Uncut, what's good? How you doing, sis? Stinson, One Love, Ebony, what's good? I was sleeping, you guys. I've been really tired, drained. I will explain to you why I was upset. I'm gonna make it real quick. Love you too, JB. Shalene, what's good? All right. So Ms. Love, hi sis. Okay, so let's get straight to the point. The other day I posted something about Tasha K, and I many of you know that me and Tasha K do not see eye to eye. For what reason? Because I call out certain things that she's done that were either scam likely, narcissistic, or just wrong. Okay, so she recently did an interview with um, one of the singers of Escape's husband's mistress, whatever her name is. Hey Rhonda, tell me something good. Hey, how you doing? Y'all know I get easily distracted. So I'm pissed off because I got a few messages. At first, it was just one person that messaged me and said, "Hey, did you see Tasha K discuss you in her new interview?" And I'm like, no, if you guys didn't know, I was live when I found out, and my reaction was kind of like, I couldn't figure out what was said about me because nobody messaged me. So I'm like, okay, it probably wasn't a big deal. So, anyways, I end up finding out what she said. Guys, one thing I have to tell you is when my son's condition is mentioned, hey Lampo, how you doing, sis? When my son's condition is mentioned, it's like it's a big no. I go to war for that. So I had to calm myself down because obviously I don't want people to come to my page because I'm going off at all times. Like that's the main reason why people like to frequent people's channels, because of the drama, right? We weren't going to have that. So I had to calm down. So this is what I mean when this is how you fight back. You don't react right away. You got to sit back, observe, and then you move. So anyway, I have posted that Tasha will pay for all the wrong she's done to people, right? And if you guys didn't know, there's a young lady by the name of Shantel Freeman. My baby's coughing. You okay, Poppy? Okay. Shantel Freeman. Tasha K. Whoo, child, when I tell you, has been so unfair to this young lady. I really wish you guys would ask Tasha why she is not releasing Shantel Freeman's interview. She put it out there that Shantel Freeman is a liar, that her father never violated her as a child, gave her an STD, all that, right? He came up with all these fake documents. Shantel is sending Tasha documents to prove to her truth, the truth, right? And Tasha's ignoring her. There's a reason why. So when Tasha did this to me the other day by bringing up my son's condition in her interview about somebody that's, in a relationship with a married man, I don't understand why she even used it as an example. But let me let you know. Hey, Nikwa, how you doing, sis? All right, so basically, the young lady, the mistress, stated something about the husband's sperm being not good. So Tasha said, yeah, there was this YouTuber that I reported on that cheated on her fiance with his friend. And then his friend has a history of having disabled children. And that's what happened to Amir. Basically, I could play it for you, but this is not the time. I need to let you guys know what exactly is going to happen. So, my son, and I've told the story before, had no issues while I was pregnant. I had a birth injury, placental abruption. My son lost oxygen during birth, which caused him to have um, loss of brain. Okay, loss of brain functioning. Oh, Nico don't play when it comes to Jack. Wait, who said something about Jack? Hold on, because Nico does not play. Thank you, Nico, for yes. Please hit the like button, y'all. Y'all want me to start going live more often, and just us connecting. Please just hit the like. Um, Jaguar Right is lit on Tasha K neck. All right, so Shorty with the hype, Shonya. I was considering um getting Jaguar Right to be part of what's going on, but Jag has a lot with this celebrity mess going on that I feel like it will take away from Shantel Freeman's story. But that's a whole nother thing I don't even want to get into right now. Um, all right, all right, let me not be distracted because I'm reading the comments. Okay, y'all. So my son, whenever somebody says something about, oh, he's disabled because the father's sperm wasn't good, Tasha has a history of saying somebody's sperm is trash. Because there's a celebrity who has a child that has autism. And I recorded Tasha saying that his sperm was trash. That's why his baby got autism. Okay, so clearly Tasha has a thing about speaking ill of special needs. I'm going to say special needs children, because if you talking about a child and referring to the father's sperm being trash, that's why your child is like that. And she was talking about Gucci Mane. Okay, y'all. Anyhow, Poppy, y'all know he coughs up a lot. So please excuse me. All right. So how do you fight back somebody like Tasha K? Here's an example. You don't fight back with lies. You fight back with the truth. So Tasha, since you want to go there, you're gonna hold on, because it's like I don't want to say too much. I just want you guys to tune in tonight. Okay, I gotta make sure it's 8 p.m. my time or 7 p.m. Let me make sure. I'm gonna play it. Miss Kimmy. um if you guys don't know who Miss Kimmy is, Miss Kimmy uh has a YouTube channel, a TikTok. She was speaking up for Shantel Freeman, and Miss Kimmy is planning on doing a live tonight. And this live is going to shut Tasha K all the way up. Okay, Tasha, I could remember you saying this. Hold up, let me just pull it up for you guys, because this shit is gonna backfire on you. Oh no! And listen, I tried to watch that interview with Tasha again just so I could get you guys some good notes. It was hard. I got so drained I had to take a break. Hold on. Let me pull this up for you guys. Give me a second. Who y'all? I mean, how many of you would be insulted if somebody spoke about your child's disability and you know for a fact what they're doing is lying? And the whole interview that Tasha so-called did with my ex, straight bullshit. That was not an interview. You secretly recorded and put it out as an interview. When, from my knowledge, because a lot of people were going in, he had no knowledge what you did. He asked you to take it down. You chose not to. You're talking to somebody that we're enemies now. Of course he's going to talk shit. And a lot of the stuff was okay. All right, so Tasha, you remember you said this. And there's a lot of things you said, Tasha. Today's your Friday. You're going to be busy tonight. So maybe you can't tune in, but make sure you watch the replay. All right. So Tasha said,
that she's here to support you. And that easily could have been done. And I asked Chantel if did she had anybody that can come on her behalf, and she said no. And Chantel will be here, and those questions that she can't answer, she's gonna have the answer. Like, you're gonna have to make it make sense. Like, we have three well-rounded individuals of great character. Your son, your soon-to-be ex-wife, you have nobody. You
she had nobody. Now she do, bitch. Yeah. Now she do. And when you find out who she have, you're going to be on your knees apologizing to her. Okay? Even if you do it in private. I know you're not going to publicly admit that you were wrong, but you're going to regret this, Tasha. The same way you regret what you did to Cardi and you had to come on camera and start crying, talk about, I love you, Cardi, hoping that Cardi would be so empathetic to take away whatever charges she had against you. You thought that was going to work. It almost did, but thank God Cardi has a mama that she consulted with and stopped her ass from, you know, giving you grace. Yes. Thank you, Nikwa. Thank you for supporting me. Tasha K better pay Cardi B. You know what? She's not going to be able to pay Cardi B if she continues doing what she's doing, because apparently she's putting out a lot of false things, like the whole Soldier Boy interview that she did with this Caucasian guy. The Caucasian guy that's saying that he's been with Soldier Boy physically, sexually. He has been on a show called Catfish. If you guys don't know what Catfish is, Google it. Tasha is taking any type of tea from anyone. It doesn't matter if it's spoiled, if it's real, not. She does not care. And the fact that she's still stuck on me to the point where she's bringing up the way my son was conceived, and that saying that my son is disabled because the father's sperm, he have a history of having disabled kids. First of all, Amir is the only special needs child that sperm donor have. That's one. Number two, Amir is only special needs because we had a birth injury. When you have um, your tests and everything like that, when your child is going to be either special needs or if they're missing any limbs, all that. I knew my son was healthy. He was healthy up until I had something called preeclampsia. I didn't know my blood pressure. Y'all know I have blood pressure issues. So, boom, my child ended up suffering through a birth injury. So don't ever disrespect my son by saying some fucking shit like there was fucked up sperm that made my son like this. Fuck you, bitch. Learn how to be a good mother. You over here got your children living in a whole nother country, probably don't even know what's going on with them. Some fucking nerve. But this is how you fight back. You fight back with the truth. You fight back with receipts. I sat down and I was sitting there listening. Y'all would think I'm doing a homework assignment. Okay? Listening to your interview, Tasha, and all the things that you dropped so many balls, honey. You dropped so many balls. So many lies were told in that interview. If you guys go back and watch, I'm going to give you one example. One example. Very simple. So the father says he had not been in contact with Shantel, his daughter, until she was 13 years old. I kid you not, within the same sitting, within not even 5 minutes time, I will give you the timelines. Tasha, you need to go back and analyze your interviews, and then you need to go back and fix all the bullshit that you put out there. You will point out everybody else. Hey, Critical and Red, how you doing, sis? Angel Gibson, how you doing, my sister? Rebecca Belton, Nia, Open Book, how you doing? All right. Let me stop looking as I continue to look. Okay. So, Tasha, you claim that you're really good at what you do. If you was good at what you did, in the interview when you did with the father, he said he had no contact with her until she was 13. The same sitting, the father stated, he said, I caught her with a trick when she was 12 years old, and that's how I got her back. Do you know what a trick is? He was calling his 12-year-old a prostitute. So you mean to tell me you go off on the fact that young Shantel, that was violated as a child starting at age 5 or probably younger, she could remember having to do oral sex on her father from age 5, right? You expected her to remember every single detail. Hey, keeping up with Des, how you doing, sister? Please be here tonight if you can. Please, because this is going to show you how God works, how the universe works, however you want to look at it. When people do bad to you, do not reciprocate the same bad energy. Be good, be silent. You will be redeemed. This young lady has been threatened, called all types of disgusting names, putting out that she has HIV when she doesn't, all this stuff because of lies, and she had to eat that up. Hey, MJAK, how you doing, sister? I love you. Okay, she had to eat that up, all while this father is sitting back laughing. He went to Tasha K several times for interviews to prove that he was innocent. Make it make sense. Several times. Why did it take you several times to go? And then the last interview Tasha did, she put in the commercial that she had like these receipts, video receipts. I'm gonna, matter of fact, because I need y'all to join us tonight. Okay. I'm I hope that is streaming on my channel, but Kimmy's World will be going live. If it does not stream on my channel, please tune in. Hold on. Let me see. We're gonna go, and I want you guys to see this because she has a way of fooling the viewers. Shantel. She has a way of fooling the viewers. So she had her last episode has Chantel's sister.
When you're a kid, you don't know it's
And she sympathized with Chantel's sister, no problem, which I thought was very, very interesting because Chantel's sister said she was violated as a child, and Tasha was like super empathetic for her. They spoke about Chantel's being light skinned, stuff like that. It's like there's some colorism going on here, and y'all are making it seem the opposite. Y'all will understand what I mean. There's something called projection. This entire time they've been projecting their colorism onto her and her mother.
kind of like kind of confusing, but you don't really say nothing up until you get a little older. You see, some people handle things a little different. See, me, I'm confused. I don't know. But once I started getting around my grandparents, my grandma, I started breaking.
And when you watch, if you were able to watch this, if she put it public for you guys to see, Tasha was extremely empathetic to everybody but Shantel. If you watch the interview with Shantel, she starts off the first 30 minutes telling Shantel, "Oh, you're so beautiful." That was her way of getting in there. Bless you, my babe. That was her way of softening up Shantel. You guys, you have to pay attention to people like this that are highly manipulative. And what time? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what time, JB. Give me a sec. I'm gonna post it for you.
Breaking down, me acting out, going through things, going to programs because I was going through something mentally. They don't know what I'm going through because we just moved from West Palm Beach to Boynton. We're transitioning.
She sat there, she listened when it was Tasha talking to Shantel. She kept cutting off Shantel and answering Shantel questions. She would ask Shantel a question and answer for her.
Now, but I don't been molested. so much, so bad down there that in my mind, I don't really know what to think.
I would always sleep in my grandmother's room. She was a nurse, overnight nurse. I woke up to go use the bathroom, and I remember opening the door, and my big sister was laying on the floor while she had my big brother giving her head on the bathroom floor.
Say her sister, Brandon, said that the same woman her, the same woman her daughter, the same woman's son, my granddaughter.
Right.
Come on, man.
Oh, and FYI, if you guys saw this interview, I need you to sit back. If you have to go watch it again, this man right here, I think he groomed her as a child. Okay. He groomed her as a child. I think he did. And you know why? Because when he came up there, she kept speaking up for her mother, saying that her mother never had been on drugs. Once he came on and sat next to her, he was bashing the mother, talking about the mother was on crack, and she sat there and let him speak. And she was making faces like, really? But she wouldn't speak. Then he was like, remember when you was a little girl and I used to come over and you'd be sitting on the floor. Your mom wouldn't even let you sit on the couch. And I'd be like, come here, little girl, come over here. And then I would let you sit down on the couch and give you popcorn. He was grooming her. Y'all don't understand. Be careful of men that want to date you, single mothers, because a lot of times they want your kids. Okay? So he came in as a savior to the single mother, Shantel's mama. She was just a little girl, about 6 or so. She used to sit on his lap and all that, right? And then she said, my mom, she likes Shantel better because Shantel's light skin. But you never made me feel dark skin. Yeah, she said that. She said that. You never made me feel dark skin. This man manipulated that young lady right there. If you are good at reading people, watch that interview and I promise you, you will see. I think he groomed her, and that's why she came up to speak for him.
Everybody around you in your whole life.
The first time I called out for God was the last time that man touched me.
Penis long and she, boom, just like that. Like not here on the tip, but on the side. So it was a big bite. So now when I pull out my business,
Tasha K doesn't even believe him. That's the thing. If you guys been following Tasha K, you know Tasha. You know her mannerisms. She doesn't believe him. The only reason she's sticking up for him is either she got paid or she just does not like Shantel. The same way she did with Cardi. She just does not like Cardi. No matter what, she would know something was false. She would report it on Cardi. Back then, we used to have people troll Tasha with fake stories on Cardi with no profile picture, and Tasha would go live and do a report on it. And I know this for a fact because the trolls used to message me and show me what they're about to send Tasha. They will have no followers. They will say, hey, I know Cardi and Cardi has herpes, and they would say stuff like that. And then Tasha would be like, I got an anonymous source that came here and said this, and that. And those sources would come to me and show me what they said. She does not ask for proof. When she doesn't like you, she will do anything to ruin you. Hence her bringing up my son being disabled because the father's sperm. No, fuck you, bitch.
Side. So it was a big bite. So now when I pull out my business, the doctor,
he doesn't believe him.
See these teeth, marks here in life.
You see how he's talking about teeth marks on his penis, and he's showing you that he got bit on the penis. He's hiding the fact that he was diagnosed with something that you can't get rid of, that he accuses Shantel of having, which you gave her yourself, motherfucker. You know you did.
We need to get her out the room. You need to tell me the truth.
I was never known to be a liar, even when I was a little kid. So when the police asked me what happened, I told them the truth.
Shantel reported no one had done that before her dad. No one had done that after her dad. Shantel reported only my dad did. And this is where we insert the video evidence.
I don't remember when I lost my virginity. I don't know.
Okay, so you people that are watching and don't have subscriptions, you see that she says, and this is where we insert the video evidence. You're going to think Tasha has some serious evidence on this girl. Do you want to know what the video evidence was, y'all? Let me just so you could hear the way she comes up. Investigation receipts, right?
Only my dad did. And this is where we insert the video evidence.
I don't remember when I lost my virginity. I don't know. I don't know if it was one of my brothers. I don't know if it was my dad. I don't know.
But what people don't understand,
y'all, that was the video evidence that Tasha K said she had on Shantel. I'm not making this up. Tasha K sensationalizes her interviews to make you guys go and get the subscription. That was the video evidence that she was using against Shantel. Shantel's words by saying she can't remember who took her virginity. That's normal for a victim that's being violated by multiple people. She was raised up being touched, right? Violated, made to do oral to her father, right? So if she has any sort of issues when it comes to hypersexuality and whatnot, it's a learned behavior. She got it from this mother effer.
And all of this is happening while I'm incarcerated.
So he got sentenced to 3 years.
All this is dropped in my lap. That my baby at the age of 4, already scarred for life. How is that supposed to make me feel?
I want you guys to understand this. The receipts state that Shantel was diagnosed with an STD, not at age 4. It was not age 4, it was age 8. She was in her father's care. So the father tells Tasha age 4 because that's when Shantel was living with her mother. And just look at his fake emotion.
How is that supposed to make me feel? I'm a father. Make me feel. How is that supposed to make me feel? Already scarred for life.
I'm close to you.
This is dropped in my lap. That my baby at the age of 4, already scarred for life. How is that supposed to make me feel? I'm a father. Yeah, I didn't protect her. Even though it was out of my control. But that was my job. So then I go to prison, I come back home, I'm going.
All right. I just want you to know, Tasha sat there. She flirted with him. She would say a lot of inappropriate things. Like, for instance, one inappropriate thing that Tasha said on the first interview, you guys could go watch it on her channel. Tasha K had mentioned that Shantel said that her father was not circumcised. And do you know that she laughed and said, it's pretty hard to suck an uncircumcised penis. Not those words verbatim. Let me check my notes. Penis, okay. Oh no, my notes is under here. Let me tell you something. That to me was so disturbing that Tasha was like, she said she was 5 years old, giving you head. It's pretty hard to give head to somebody that's uncircumcised. You're talking about a 5-year-old, Tasha, and then you laugh? You're sick. You're sick. So, as I said, Tasha, you're going to be begging Shantel for forgiveness in your sleep. Even if you don't do it publicly, you're going to beg in your sleep. You have to live with yourself knowing that you stuck up for a pedophile. You stuck up for a man that violated and scarred his child for life. You had the paperwork. Shantel sent it to you. It stated she was infected at age 8, but you sat there and listened to the father saying she was infected at age 4. The reason why was because she was with her daddy, with her mama at age 4. She came with her daddy at age 5. Then Tasha, you sat there, you listened to him, and you point out every little mistake that, discrepancy that Shantel has. Like, she couldn't remember how she lost her virginity or what age she was. She's a child that was violated. Jerome, I say Jerome in the house. She was a child that was violated. And you expected her to remember she lost her virginity at age 7 or 8 or by who? You expected her to remember that. But the father sat right next to you and said, I had no contact with Shantel until she was 13 years old. The same sitting, within 5 minutes time, this man said, I caught her at 12 years old with a trick. She was prostituting at 12, and that's how I got her back. But you didn't call that out, Tasha. You didn't call out the fact that Chantel's sister said her mom wasn't on crack when she was sitting with you, Tasha. But then when Clarence came and sat with the two of y'all, he said the mother was on crack, and she didn't say nothing. She was just like looking at him. You didn't say, but didn't you say your mom wasn't on crack? Tasha, you dropped the ball with Shantel because you wanted to. You dropped the ball with Shantel for reasons that some people may relate to. Colorism. You don't like the girl. What? Does she remind you of Cardi B? Does she? Remember what I said. Don't ever bring up my son. You pay for it. You bringing up my child only makes me want to go harder for Shantel. So that's what I mean. Don't play with Amir's name. My child suffered a birth injury. He is a miracle to me, a blessing to me. Anytime somebody brings him up, they pay. They pay. I'm telling you right now, you're going to pay. Whether you pay in karma, naturally, whether you pay in other ways, you're going to pay. So tonight, y'all, Kimmy of Kimmy's World. Where we at? Shantel, Freeman. Y'all, give me a second. I know I had it up here. Did I exit out? Here we go.
Again with another live show.
Hold on. This is it.
We are back again with another live show. It airs tomorrow, May 25th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be going live right here on TikTok and also on YouTube if you are following Kimmy's World. And we will also be live on Instagram. One of the co-hosts will be Sweet Mom for Life. And she also has a YouTube channel that you can follow her there. Listen, both of us are going live and we will have a surprise witness coming forward to debunk a lot of the lies that were told by Clarence Freeman. Now, a lot of people did not want to believe the court documents that were presented, but now we have a surprise witness coming forward. You do not want to miss this show. We'll see you there. We are back again with another live show. It airs tomorrow, May 25th at 7 p.m.
All right, y'all. So basically, this surprise guest that's going to be sticking up for Shantel, honestly, I have to say is a godsend, a blessing. I don't want to speak too much. I'm going to let everything just work out the way it's supposed to. This is not about gloating or anything. This is just to say that sometimes your way of fighting is to be silent. Collect your receipts. Always fight with the truth, not with lies. Don't try to you don't fight fire with fire. You understand what I'm saying? You just don't. It doesn't work. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to allow Tasha to do all the slandering that she wants. As she does her slandering, what I'm doing is taking notes. Inconsistencies, slander, hypocrisy. I'm taking notes. Then how do I fight back? With them same notes. I know that my audience is not big enough that's going to reach the millions of people Tasha has reached, right? But with Kimmy's World, Tina Lampo, who else do we have? We have Medea, who was from the Nature Boy sector. She has so much going on. She chose to speak on this story as well. Hopefully she'll be here tonight. A few people that said that they wanted to be part of this. Just understand that justice will be served. I don't want to go too deep. I'll rather Shantel speak. But her father did say something like, if I'm guilty, why she ain't never pressed no charges? Watch what you say. Be careful what you ask for. Be good. Don't lie on people. The truth is going to bite you in the ass. Y'all, let me prepare myself mentally for later. If you didn't see the time, it says 7 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time, which I believe is 8 p.m. for me. Let me make sure. You guys will see it pop up. Okay, so be prepared. I'm going to say a prayer that everything goes well. And to the person that decided to finally do, I'm going to say what's right, God's work, by speaking up. You couldn't sit back and watch. You had to say something. Thank you. And I pray that more people come out and step up and speak out for Shantel. You see what's going on with the Diddy and Cassie case. Cassie came out and she spoke out and she did something so major that a lot of people were never able to do. But shortly after, others started to stand up and speak out. Thank you, Raw Truth. Hey, St. Hudson, how you doing? St. Hudson, thank you the other night for coming up on my live. A couple of people sent me clips that you have pointed out, so thank you. One of them was Supreme Goddess. She found a couple of clips too. So yeah, y'all, I don't know like how things just end up working out. Like, y'all, I promise you, sit back. When people lie on you, just sit back. I know it's hard. You want to fight, you want to go back and forth and prove your innocence. Sometimes you just stay silent. It's gonna work out for you in the end. And the people that's doing all that lying and yapping, they will expose themselves and they lose credibility. The more you come out and lie on people, right? The more people give you the side eye, like, damn, you always lying, right? I'm proud to say that I'm a truth teller. Even if I look bad, I tell the truth. Hey, Port Up TV, long time no see. I'm actually really drained right now. I've been listening to Tasha K's interview with this demonic entity, a pedophilic father. They're saying, "Oh wow, you have 8 daughters, and Shantel is the only one that says that you violated her." That does happen, y'all. Anybody that's been violated before. Has it ever been you, the one that was singled out? Have you ever been the one that was singled out and you couldn't understand why the abuser would only come to you but wouldn't bother anybody else? You'll be singled out for years sometimes until they're done with you, and then they find another victim. But Tasha said it was impossible. She said it was impossible. Anything to cover up for that motherfucking man. And she kept talking about how attractive he was. Very inappropriate. Thank you. I'd rather be smacked with the truth than kissed with a bunch of lies. Oh, I love that. I'd rather be smacked with the truth than kissed with a bunch of lies. St. Hudson, thank you for that. And thank you for the super sticker. I will catch you guys later on tonight. Stinson, I love you. I will be messaging you shortly because I'm actually drained right now. I'm probably going to have to sit for a second because this is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Imagine your father violating you and making you put your mouth on his privates. He's supposed to be your safe space, your protector. That's what he told Tasha he was to her. And I'm not saying you allegedly did none of that. Because in the paperwork that you failed to give Tasha with them pages with proof, the documents from the court, it was said that while you were in prison, Shantel had a phone call with you while in prison. And she said, yes, you did do that to me. Yes, you did. You did. That's in the paperwork, but y'all want to ignore that. The paperwork stated this young girl said, yes, you did do all this stuff to me while she was on the phone with her daddy. But the daddy, what does he do? He tells Tasha K, I have audio recording of Shantel being coached to lie and say that I violated her. Where's the audio recording? Tasha K did not ask him for it. He just said, there is audio recording. She didn't ask for it. She didn't play it. Tasha did not provide any receipts other than some doctored up paperwork that redacted the fact that he indeed has an STD. They redacted the part that he had an STD. Y'all, just thank Tasha K, Clarence, and you can both thank each other for what y'all, because both of you work together to do this. Now thank each other for your downfall, because it's gonna happen. Not as easy, okay? Not as easy. Oh yes, Lampo, as a matter of fact, we need to talk, because I didn't since this morning. Listen, I've been so tired. Lampo, we need to talk, honey, because yeah, this is serious. Because Lampo, if you guys didn't know, is the reason I'm doing this story, because she asked me to check it out. I wanted to do the story at one point, and then I was like, this is too deep. I can't do it. I can't. Lampo said, please, sweet ma, just check it out. She gave me access to watch the Tasha K interviews. Had it not been for her, I would not be doing this. So I find this to be like divine. I'm not doing this because it's attached to Tasha K. You have to understand that, you guys. A lot of times people think, oh yeah, you just want to talk about Tasha so you can get views. No. Do you know how many times Tasha has done some really fucked up shit and I don't talk about it? Many. Amira, you want to say hi to the people before we go? You know how many times? How is my sister Jazzy Ray? Sorry, my sister, I fell asleep last night. Ebony, I fell asleep last night. And Jazzy Ray, I told you, like, I was trying to keep up with you, and then I just drained. See, Lampo, you was the vessel. I kid you not. Like, I would not be doing this had it not been for Lampo. Y'all, I'm telling you. Oh, God, you are so good. I know some of you don't believe in God, but there is an entity that is working and doing some good work at that. We might feel like we're losing. There's some times where I'm just like feeling defeated when people lie on me and stuff like that. Sit back. All right. The truth is always revealed. You remember what Diddy said when Cassie came out with the lawsuit, and Diddy said the truth will be coming out. The truth is going to come out. He spoke that into existence. It did come out. And now more and more each day, there's somebody new saying that he did this and that and this and that. And they have receipts. So sometimes you got to let the enemy dig their own grave. Just sit back. Let them do the work of the digging. Just attend and wear your finest of garbs. Attend and watch all that dirt be spilt back on top of that what do you call it, that casket. Yeah, I'm just going to be in attendance. But no, tonight we will be hosting. And God willing, more people will come out. And yeah, Amir, I don't think it's appropriate that I bring you on this live because I was talking about this thing. This has nothing to do with Tasha, but a young woman whose innocence was taken from her by the people that were supposed to protect her, period. This has nothing to do with Tasha K, but a young woman, innocent, okay? An innocent young woman. She was 5 years old when she could remember having to give her father oral. Tamik, how you doing? How are you, Tamik? Sweet Mai, you are being attacked because you are the truth. Thank you so much. Jesus was attacked for the same reasons. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes when you are under attack, like it seems overwhelming, like it feels like you're drowning, it feels like you're suffocating. Y'all fight through it. Fight through it. Hey, Latay's world. I swear I was thinking about you when I was talking about this. Because Latay is a survivor. When I tell you, going back and watching that Tasha K interview, there are so many things that were in Tasha's face that she didn't question. But one question I have for Tasha that she probably never going to answer is why don't you let the people see Shantel's side of the story? Why are you only putting out what the father, the stepmother, who's still in love with her husband, they're still married, even though he's dating somebody else. For 3 years, he's been with another person. She's still in love with him. So of course she's going to stick beside him and come up and speak up for him. She was with him since she was a teenager and he was in his 20s, mid 20s at that. Okay? She was brainwashed. Do you guys know Nature Boy? Do you guys not see certain wives that are still brainwashed and stuck with him? She's the equivalent to them. One of them lost her baby. One of them lost her baby at 9 months, and she's still sticking beside him. He made her drink tequila until she lost her baby at 9 months, carried for 9 months, only for your child to be dead in your belly. And she forgave him. Why? Because she's still with him while he's in prison for life. There are always going to be people that's going to support you. Sometimes it's they're mentally ill. It's because they're brainwashed. Kalila, that's your name. Wake up. It's not Kalia. It's Kalila. Okay? Wake up. Listen, if y'all only knew, this woman's name is Kalila, but yet Tasha K and Clarence were calling her Leah and Kalia. There's a difference. Kalila and Kalia. Clarence gave her that name and she takes it. That just goes to show you the control that this man has over her. That her birth name, Kalila, they're calling her Leah. That's just ridiculous if you ask me. Kalila. Imagine contracting an STD at the age of 8 years old and not finding out until you're in your 20s. When I tell you, Lampo, I saw Shantel crying. And it was when I'm not even going to speak on it. I'm going to talk to her about it. I already told her I seen some things that I want to share with the viewers, but only if she's okay with it. Only if she's okay with it. Shantel didn't know about how she contracted said STD until just recently, about a month or two ago. So yeah. Imagine finding out you had an STD at 8 years old and you didn't know. because you're 8. You don't remember. Tasha K attacking you but won't address Jaguar. You know what? Did she not say something about Jaguar's deceased child? Rest in peace. Did she not? Tasha K did bad with this. She did terrible, Latae, terrible. This is supposed to take place, Sweet Ma. You and her meeting up the way you two did was not a coincidence. Tasha K was not chosen to tell her story. You are. Thank you. Thank you so much. And if you guys don't know, hey Tay baby, if you guys don't know, this world is so small. I was talking to Shantel years ago and I didn't know who I was talking to. If you didn't know, there's something called troll pages. Shantel had a troll page. A troll page is a page that sometimes people hide behind and they either do dirty work or they do God's work by defending other people, right? So I came across Chantel's troll page and I was following it because I was doing a story on a man that allegedly abused his ex. I was going in on this man until I found Chantel's page. Shantel was defending the man, and once I realized this guy was innocent, I took all my videos down. And I was using Chantel's receipts to defend the man. This was years ago. I recently found out that it was Shantel. And then I go back and I could see myself typing to the victim, the man, and saying, there's this young lady that's defending you. She's doing good work or blah, blah, blah. And the whole time I'm talking about Shantel. Years later, look at that. Look like years later, me and her are connected. The vessel was Tina Lampo. I was on the phone with Shantel and Tina Lampo when I figured out that Shantel was who she was. I said, hold up. You had a page that was like this? Hold up. Because I used to write this person. And this all sounds too familiar. So while I'm on the phone with them, I go on Instagram and I look up the page and I see me and Shantel liking the same shit from years ago. Look at God. Yep. So the same way Shantel was defending an innocent man of lies, now look at how she is being repaid by other women that didn't believe her at one point. Look at that. Now we're defending her. One of them in particular, Miss Kimmy, Kimmy's World. Go follow her YouTube channel because that's who's doing the live. And she has many receipts that you guys are going to need to see if you want to follow this story. There's so many stories out there, but this one right here is worth fighting for, defending. I will not take it back what I'm doing, this work. Kimmy has been lied on. Clarence said that him and Kimmy were together in a relationship. And the reason why Kimmy is upset and doing all this mess is because she's a scorned woman. So now people believe that Kimmy and Clarence had a thing going on and she's never met the man. She's just defending his daughter. So he goes to the lengths of lying to make everybody non-credible. But we're going to show you today how God works, how the universe works. Hello, Jasmine. I've missed you. How are you? Why am I talking to you like you're a little girl? My sister. The universe can definitely work on beautiful ways, especially with connecting with others. Yes, that is so true. This connection was divine. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And I hope that tonight goes well. I will see you all in a couple of hours, 3 to be exact. Gotta pray, mentally prepare. I don't know how we're going to do this, but I want it to be natural. So I guess we're going to see. We're going to see how everything goes. And I think after we do this live, more will come. A Q&A. If you guys have any questions, ask your questions. And I hope that Shantel will be able to answer them for you, but not tonight. You guys need to listen, take everything in, go watch Tasha K's interview as much as I don't want y'all to, and go under the comments and ask Tasha, where's Shantel's side? Why can't we hear Shantel's side? You know why? Because Tasha was so unfair to that young lady that people were saying in the comments that this is wrong what you're doing. So she does not want the public to watch it for free. You have to go pay and see her disrespect Shantel. Oh, man. Anyways. Oh, I hope to see you too. Yes, Late, talk about meant to be. It was meant to be. And I have the screenshots to prove it. She was actually shocked because I figured it out. I said, I used to talk to you. She doesn't remember. I remember. And I said, I followed you on 2 pages, girl. We used to talk and you used to give me receipts. And gosh, also I could defend a man that was being lied on. At first I was not defending him. It was because of Shantel. So good deeds do not go unnoticed. When she needed somebody to defend her, look who stepped in. Look who stepped in. And as many times as Clarence has tried to make Kimmy's world give up, as many times, and she was going to give up many times, she's still standing. She's still strong. Okay? Some people are built for this. And I think we are. Amir, let's tell Tasha K to kiss your dirty diaper. Hold on. Because I did go live to address the fact that she mentioned my son. And since you want to mention my baby, Amir said he wants you to kiss his dirty diaper. I don't let you. Ooh. Say, excuse me, Papi. You burp on me. Amir said, kiss my dirty diaper. Don't you ever speak on me. I had a birth injury. Woo! That was for you, Tasha. That was for her, right? Woo! That was stanky. He had a birth injury, y'all. My child is a blessing. Aries Black, we love you. Thank you for sending something for Amir the other day. Amir says thank you. Blow kiss. That's another one for Tasha. Why is she always messing with us? He said, leave my mommy alone. Oh my gosh, puppy. He's congested, so please excuse it. The nose. Okay, so all your aunties are sending you green hearts. You have a membership for Tasha too? Ebony, girl, please can you watch? Make sure Amir farts too. Ebony, I love you. Amir, you want to leave the dirty diaper for her? Come on. Okay. Good boy. Plant. Where's her son? Somewhere in Africa. Amir, you've grown so tall. Hey, sweetie. Yes, my baby is tall. Her son is in Africa, Sun Kiss. She over here worrying about other people's kids, giving an example. Oh, there was this one, and she didn't say my name. There's this YouTuber that I did a story on. She cheated on her fiance. False. Her child father has a history of having special needs kids because of his sperm being bad. Bitch. Anyways, shout out to all the special needs mamas, special needs kids, special needs dads. They are chosen to be here to make this world a softer, better place. They are innocent. Think about it. The most purest form of a human being is a special needs person. So, yes, don't mess with mine. All right? Or you'll pay. We'll see what happens tonight, y'all. I pray for the best, and we'll talk about it after. Thank you again for being here. Amir says thank you. I'm about to take this diaper off for Tasha. We're going to mail it to her. Peace.